Hello and welcome to CineBolt. In today's video, we'll be exploring the bizarre and thought-provoking world of X-rated science fiction cult classics. These cinematic oddities blend eroticism, body horror, and mind-bending features into truly unforgettable experiences. So without further ado, let's begin the video. Number 9. Flesh Gordon. It is a 1974 science fiction sex comedy directed by Michael Benveniste and Howard Zeem, starring Jason Williams. The narrative centers on football hero Flesh Gordon, who battles an evil alien emperor's destructive ray from planet Porno, aided by his companions. The film features campy visuals and practical effects that lovingly spoof classic serials while embracing adult-oriented absurdity. Although its low-budget execution is evident, the movie remains an entertaining satire for fans of bizarre cult cinema. Number 8. Videodrome. It is a 1983 sci-fi horror thriller directed by David Cronenberg, starring James Woods and Debbie Harry. The story revolves around a sleazy television executive who uncovers a sadistic broadcast, which sends him spiraling into terrifying hallucinations, mind control, and grotesque physical mutations. The movie boasts exceptionally visceral body horror effects and a dark, moody atmosphere that explores nuanced themes of media consumption and technological overreach. It is a visually magnificent, enthrallingly disturbing masterpiece of cyberpunk cinema. Number 7. A Boy and His Dog.
Now I'm hungry and I want to get laid.
That's what you always say.
You go find a chick and I'll hustle us up some food.
I can't do good work when I'm hungry.
It is a 1975 post-apocalyptic sci-fi comedy directed by L.Q. Jones, starring Don Johnson. The narrative centers on a teenage scavenger and his telepathic dog navigating a desolate wasteland, only to be lured into a sinister underground society. The picture showcases stark cinematography that perfectly captures its dystopian setting, underscoring questions about twisted morality. Despite its controversial themes and uneven pacing, the film's unique concept makes it essential for dystopian genre enthusiasts. Number 6. Café Flesh. It is a 1982 post-apocalyptic sci-fi adult film directed by Steven Sadian, featuring Andrew Nichols and Michelle Bauer. The story revolves around an irradiated future where most of humanity is rendered impotent, forcing the few remaining sexually capable individuals to perform for desperate audiences. The production relies on striking avant-garde aesthetics and surreal stage designs to create an oppressive, enigmatic atmosphere. It uses dark humor to deliver a highly unconventional, visually magnificent underground cinematic experience. Number 5. The Quartermass Experiment. It is a 1955 British sci-fi horror directed by Val Guest, starring Brian Donlevy. The narrative centers on a disastrous space mission where an astronaut returns to Earth infected by an alien entity, threatening to consume all life. It utilizes excellent practical effects and tension-filled cinematography to build a chilling, documentary-like atmosphere. However, its deliberate pacing might feel slow to modern audiences. Still, its gripping suspense solidifies its status as a foundational sci-fi horror classic. Number 4. Eyes Wide Shut. It is a 1999 erotic psychological thriller directed by Stanley Kubrick, starring Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman. The story revolves around a Manhattan doctor who, following his wife's jealous confession, embarks on a nocturnal odyssey of sexual temptation and perilous masked society rituals. Kubrick's masterful direction delivers visually magnificent lighting, hypnotic pacing, and an intensely haunting atmosphere. The picture profoundly explores nuanced themes of fidelity, subconscious urges, and the enigmatic depths of human desire. Number 3. Barbarella. It is a 1968 sci-fi fantasy adventure directed by Roger Vadim, starring the iconic Jane Fonda. The narrative centers on a futuristic Earth agent journeying through bizarre psychedelic planets to intercept a rogue scientist and his deadly weapon. The movie offers visually magnificent production design, extravagant costumes, and a vibrant pop art aesthetic. Although the plot feels incredibly episodic and disjointed, the unapologetic artistic flair guarantees a wildly entertaining, enigmatic experience for vintage retro sci-fi lovers. Number 2. Tetsuo, the Iron Man. It is a 1989 experimental cyberpunk sci-fi horror directed by Shinya Tsukamoto. The story revolves around an ordinary salaryman who, after encountering a mysterious metal fetishist, uncontrollably mutates into a grotesque, violently erotic machine hybrid in Tokyo. Filmed in stark, hyperkinetic black and white cinematography, the movie creates a frantic, nightmarish industrial atmosphere. It brutally and relentlessly examines nuanced themes of rapid modernization, technological consumption, and visually magnificent, extreme mechanical body horror. Number 1. A Clockwork Orange. It is a 1971 dystopian sci-fi crime thriller directed by Stanley Kubrick, starring Malcolm McDowell. The narrative centers on Alex, a sociopathic gang leader in a futuristic city who undergoes a chilling, state-sponsored aversion therapy experiment that strips away his free will. The film features visually magnificent, unsettling set designs and an eerie synthesizer score, perfectly framing deeply philosophical questions regarding systemic control, morality, and human nature. It remains an enthralling, unforgettable cinematic masterpiece.